The technology that the breakaway government, NASA, has developed that you don't just think they made up themselves, right?
What do you mean? Who do you think made it up?
I have talked to Army generals, commanding generals, major generals, generals, CIA, who've taken ayahuasca and DMT. I've not taken it. San Francisco is the main project site. Literally have an alien base. And they are literally communicating, and they've got like astronaut level people taking super hardcore levels of drugs. And going into meetings with these things and making intergalactic deals. That's what the government believes and says they're doing.
Everyone who's done a high dose of psychedelic drugs has had this experience. An alien landed right now in our parking lot, and a little gray man with big black eyes got out. It would be nothing compared to what I've seen on psychedelic trips.
My first memories were every night was a DMT trip. I've seen everything. CIA is on record with Timothy Leary and promoting hallucinogens in the 60s. They admitted that it was a plan to try to see what it would do in the public to make them more suggestible. They moved on to the ayahuasca and the DMT that they promoted.
You just lost me.
Well, I'm going to tell you the story. Because a lot of people are going and doing these DMT and ayahuasca trips outside Austin. They're doing them all over the place.
Yes.
We're sitting there and we take the ayahuasca, and then all these elves, aliens, come out of the woods, and we're all seeing the same aliens. We're all hearing the same thing. 43 of us are seeing it. It was the drug's effect on our brains. No. A drug, everyone sees something different. I'm on record 20 years ago, before anybody else was talking about the clockwork elves and how the globalists think they're in touch with these entities and things, only because I had family that was in advanced DARPA research projects. The deputy director of the CIA needed to have a tooth pulled. He gave it to my dad. I remember sitting around the kitchen table and I'm like 7. He's like, Carol, I can't tell you all about it, but it's a classified program in Maryland at an underground base, and they won't give me all the details, but it's double the money I'm making now. This is for national security. But I think it's basically, you know, we're building cyborgs, and we've got special forces that have volunteered so we can infiltrate the Russians and get codes and systems in. I believe it's implanting messages in their teeth, and I also think, as I do implants, I think it's a brain surgery program for microchips. David, I'm sick of these people, and you've already done so much for this government, and look what they've already done to you, and my brother wants you out of this. 7, 8 years old, you're hearing about the cyborgs, okay?
Okay.
Let's go get your uncle. He's coming off a C-130 Army uniform from Guatemala. He's right. NASA's a big secret group. It's the other side of the breakaway government. There's the CIA breakaway government, 1947, and then there's Kennedy setting up NASA in 1961. So they're two different competing breakaway governments.
Oh my God, Eddie Bravo's here.